Today we're joined by Lehetse Mohapi, our CRM supervisor. In this segment, we explore what customer service truly means and why it is such a powerful force within any organization. Customer service is not limited to answering questions or resolving complaints. It represents the way a company communicates its values, builds its trust, and creates lasting relationships with customers. Every interaction, whether positive or challenging, shapes how the company is perceived. Throughout this discussion, Lehetse Mohapi will highlight how strong communication skills, empathy, accountability, and professionalism contribute not only to customer satisfaction, but also to the overall success of a business. Excellent customer service strengthens a company's reputation, encourages customer loyalty, increases positive word of mouth, and ultimately supports long-term growth. Good day, Lehetse. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks, and you, Vijay?
Briefly explain to us what customer service is and how should a customer service representative handle a situation where a customer is extremely angry and blaming the company for a mistake.
Okay, first and foremost, customer service is it's a service whereby you need to that's where you give support and care to your customers, depending on what service you are rendering to your customers. And when dealing with an angry client, you need to always stay calm yourself as an individual and give them the customer. You must listen to them attentively without even disturbing them. You must let them talk until they are done talking. And then obviously the customer will come down and assure the customer, keep on saying, I understand, for the customer to also be comfortable and say, oh, this person actually feels or understand exactly where I'm coming from. And this person is very calm and he's talking to me with respect.
Tell us, what is the best way to respond when a customer asks for something that goes against company policy?
Saying no in a professional way is always the way. But saying no does not necessarily mean that you agree or you disagree with the customer. If, say, certain things are not aligned with what the company does, you have to say no, but in a very professional way, such as, no, this does not align with our company, or in terms of our terms and conditions, this is what we do, but we can maybe try and assist you in a certain way. But saying no in a professional way is very important.
How can customer service professionals maintain professionalism during stressful or busy periods?
During stressful or busy periods, a customer or a consultant must always make sure that when speaking to an angry customer, first and foremost, you put yourself in the customer's shoes to say, if it was me, how would I be acting? Number one. Number two, you should always stay calm and, again, listen attentively. When a customer talks to you, say they're angry, wait for them. Don't disturb them when they're angry. Just say, no, let me try to explain. Let them talk. When they're done talking, then you can explain to them when they're more calm. That's when they'll be able to also assess the situation and understand as to where you're coming from as a company.
Why is empathy considered one of the most important skills in customer service?
Empathy is very important. I'm going to keep on saying one thing over and over again in terms of putting yourself in a person's shoes. When you remember in our company, we deal with people that lost their loved ones. So you need to empathize with people. When somebody comes into the office, say you are sorry, I'm sorry to hear about your loss. I'm sorry to hear about this and that. So it's very important. Then someone feels like at least there's someone who cares for me because they're empathizing with me.
How should a customer service representative handle making a mistake?
Anyone can make a mistake. When you handle a mistake, the first thing that you need to do, you need to apologize to a customer. Then you can get to the gist of assisting the customer. You must not try to say, no, I did not do this, or it's not the company. First and foremost, you need to apologize, acknowledge that it was a mistake. Obviously, customers understand that anyone can make a mistake. So the first point is to acknowledge that it was a mistake, but we will definitely have a solution to assist you going forward.
What distinguishes average customer service from exceptional customer service?
Distinguishing between the two, average one is you sort out a problem here and there. A client comes into the office, you assist them completing the forms they leave. Going beyond is when you, for instance, a customer comes to the office. I remember, I'll make a scenario. There was a client who lost a loved one, so they had a problem. Instead of me just sitting in the office assisting them to fill up forms, I even went with them to the banks to assist them in getting things because it was an elderly person. So I went beyond from the average, from doing what it was expected of me. So hence I said that I even went beyond by going out of the office to assist the customer, of which I was only supposed to sit, complete the form. So when they told me the story that they are struggling, they can't explain this and that to the banks, I was like, no, let me just go with you. So I went beyond. That's how I distinguish that between the two.
How can communication skills impact the outcome of a customer interaction?
I'm gonna keep on sounding like I'm a scratch CD because it goes back to saying, when you are listening to someone attentively, listening is a skill as well, as much as communication is a skill. So when you listen to somebody with empathy, you listen to them for understanding. You put yourself in their shoes. Obviously, when you talk to somebody, understanding them and empathizing with them, they will feel that, and then communication will obviously run smoothly.
And lastly, how does working in customer service influence personal growth and life skills?
It does that by self-discipline, number one, and also you become resilient as a person, and then you are able to also remember you spoke of personal as well. So as a person outside, you can become resilient to certain things, to certain situations, and also you stay calm in situations whereby you are not even supposed to stay calm. But then you also the emotional intelligence also works a lot in terms of personal growth.
If you would like to get covered by Workers Life Insurance, please do not hesitate to visit www.workerslife.co.za. Click on option of Build My Cover and build your cover, tailor-made just for you. If you would like to speak to our specialized consultant, please call us on 0861 520 520. Visit our social media platforms. Find us as Workers Life on Facebook and LinkedIn. Workers Life, protecting your future.